majestic sound.
Hey, what up? It's your boy Toby D, and you have now tuned in to my Christian audio podcast, Faith Football Fans. Now let's jump right on into it. I would like to talk about Ra'Shede Hageman. Now this is a guy that I wanted very much for the Falcons to draft in the 2014 draft, and they fulfilled my dreams, and they did so. Unfortunately for Ra'Shede Hageman, though, he has not quite turned out into the player that I would like for him to have become as of yet. But when he got here, I think I remember Thomas Dimitroff on the night they drafted him, when they had their post presser, saying that they were going to play him at 5 technique, basically at a defensive end spot, shaded outside the tackle. But apparently Mike Nolan and Mike Smith did not agree, and they had this guy playing defensive tackle ever since. What this dude did play in college, and he also experimented with a little defensive end in college as well. I think I remember a play where he just straight bulldozed a tackle on the way to the quarterback, but he has been unable to really do that in the NFL as of late with his 6'6" size. Dude seems to not have his leverage right, which has been a knock on him coming into the NFL. He gives too much chest room for offensive linemen to be able to control him, and that is something he is going to have to fix, which Bryan Cox says that he is working so hard on rectifying, because that's going to help him. I think too, at the defensive tackle spot, it's too tight of a space for him to be able to move like the way that he needs to move for his size and his frame. And I think moving him at the defensive end spot in the base defense, which the Falcons have said they are going to do, is going to give him a lot more moving room to be able to do what he needs to do, and to help him better on his leverage techniques, so he doesn't give the offensive lineman too much of a target of his chest to be able to control him while he's making his way to the quarterback. Now we know this guy can stop the run. I don't need him to get 8 to 10 sacks, but I would like to see him get at least 4 or 5 to contribute to the sack total, since we only had 19 last season. The main thing that I would really like to see for him to do, which I think he can and has shown the ability to do, even though the stats do not show it, is the ability to knock down balls, getting in the passing lane and knocking down the balls as the quarterback is trying to throw it. And this could possibly lead to some interceptions for off the tip drill for the Atlanta Falcons. More turnovers to give the ball to our high-powered offense. Someone who can do a Calais Campbell. Calais Campbell has made and had a lot of success being able to back down balls over there in Arizona, and I think that Ra'Shede Hageman can do the same thing. The dude, even though he's 6'6", he has a great get off on the ball, and being at the defensive end spot is really going to help him. I'm glad that Dan Quinn and his staff realizes this. I think he's going to be successful. But if he's not, look here. You're not going to lose much by him with that rookie wage scale in place. He was a second-round draft pick. It's not going to hurt you to let him go, but I sure would hate to see him go to someone else and thrive and be successful. So Bryan Cox, even though you're saying he's got to step up, I need you to pull it out of this guy, because this is a guy that I know you also wanted, and that's why the Falcons drafted him. You felt that you can get some things out of him. Man, if I could see Reggie White tendencies coming out of this dude, I think we got something. And going into his third year, I'm really hoping for the best for this guy. I really like him and thinks that he can dominate any offensive lineman in the NFL once he knows and is very confident that he can do it. Now that is all for me. I'm sure you're going to comment. I'm hoping you comment about this topic. My name is Toby D. Faith Football Fans. Peace. I'm out.